Let's all stay in our way.
Well, looks aren't everything, Richard. Free throw in. Cole with 13.
We highlighted Cole from the start. Came in averaging 25 a game. Gonzaga, and in particular Melson, has done a great job. He has had to work for all 13 of those points. But he shows his creativity and his skill level. He's going to be a difficult guard to cover in that MEAC.
He's fun to watch. Backdoor Kispert. Larson. How about that distribution?
Well, you know, he's for such a big guy. He gets off the floor fairly quickly, Dan. I mean,
he's got good feet. He's got soft hands.
Look at Larson out on top. And that ball was kicked by someone. It's off of Zag. Another look at this.
Nice little back cut. This is a design play. Kispert with the little dump down. And Larson's been tremendous tonight, going up quickly, strong, not worrying about getting the shot blocked or any contact.
I'm just so impressed with the IQ collectively of this team right now.
No, it is a lot better than I think many people, quite frankly, were expecting. You know, I had a chance to have a really good conversation with Stephen Gentry as Cole misses the three. Gonzaga's director of basketball operations, his first year here, but you know, he has been in the NBA with the Heat as a video intern. He's been at Texas A&M, Stephen F. Austin, Oklahoma State, and what he told me as Zach Norvell hits another three is he has been extremely impressed after all his stops of how quickly these guys are picking up offensive and defensive schemes for a new nucleus of guys. Many guys that obviously didn't play big minutes last year.
Well, there's just no way to. I mean, you knew you had talent coming back.
Physical talent.
Yeah,
right?
and just, you know, you knew Zach could score. You knew Rui had a bunch of, a ton of different tools, so on and so forth. Kispert had good size, could shoot it. But when you have that kind of inexperience and you just can't be certain what you're going to get as Zach misses a three. And what's been surprising is not that these kids are good. It's how well they're playing this early in the year. I mean, this does not look like a team that's really only returning 4 guys.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's a solid point. But if you look back to when Gonzaga started these runs, the year they were snubbed, I believe it was 98. They went up to the top of the World Classic, won some big games, beat a number 5 Clemson team. They got the snub, but they were playing great early in the season.
Hachimura. Little different player, though, back then, Dan. And Rui just fouled out of the game for the Zags.
Well, I think to finish my thought, as our producer was telling me to wrap with that comment, was every team has their own evolution as to how they come together. And Coach Few's had a lot of teams that have gelled early in the season. A couple of years ago, the Kyle Wiltshire team, it took them all the way to literally
March.
The WCC tournament to gel. I think it's just a little bit further along than a lot of people thought, but it's going to be interesting to see them at the PK 80 next week. That's going to expose a few flaws that aren't seen against an opponent like this.
But that's going to be the case for everybody.
Yeah, and that's why you schedule those games.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Duke and Michigan State, Kentucky. Who did Kentucky play tonight? Kansas. You can make an argument that those 4 teams are getting exposed a little bit earlier.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, those games, if you
everybody
lose,
schedules these games,
affecting your Ken Palm rating or your RPI.
Some
or
schedule them all year.
It is. Yeah.
And that was a shot across the bow of the great Chauncey Jones a moment ago, Dan. Gonzaga scoring inside.
A little friendly fire from Mr. Dickow.
Yeah, well. He's one of the best, that's for sure.
And Zach Norvell was 16, tried to go 5-hole on Garvey. Picked it up and scored with the left hand.
Look what I found.
Cole into the paint, ran into the back of Jesse Wade, and all kinds of whistles and hands up. And a foul on Gonzaga.
I like the thought. Not great execution, but hey,
it worked.
You take 2 points however you can get it.
Kispert out of the game, replaced by Jack Beach. Kispert 13 points. On 5 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in 21 minutes.
Another well-rounded game from the freshman wing. It's Texas Southern. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He does more than just score the ball. You saw that tonight.
And Cole now at 15 points as you take a look at Jack Beach, redshirt sophomore out of San Diego.
Played for a really good high school coach in John Olive, who at one time was at Loyola Marymount, Torrey Pines High School. Good shooter.
And Cole checks out with 4:47 to play and 16 points. As you look at Justin Cotton, a junior out of Clinton, Maryland, into the game. Norvell leading Gonzaga now with 18 points as Wade lines up the 3 and hits it.
People forget because he was gone for a couple years on that LDS mission. He was the #1 player out of the state of Utah his senior year.
Yeah, 26 points a game. Really shoot it.
What do you think of his game, Dan, other than the fact that he can shoot it? Where's the rest of it?
Well, I think he's a good shooter. I won't go great yet, just like I would with a Corey Kispert, but he's got the ability to become a really good shooter. I think he's got to learn how to be able to handle the ball against pressure, initiate offense, because Gonzaga still needs to be able to have somebody who can handle some backup point guard minutes when they handle a team that really gets up and pressures you.
Here's Norvell. Wade again. Jack Beach for 3. That's too hard. Loose ball. And controlled by Justin Cotton. He stops and shoots it over Beach. Larson the rebound. Jakob now with 9 rebounds with 7 points.
Just eats up the glass when he's in the game.
4 assists. Wade will shoot it again. Bang! You can tell the stroke is there, can't you?
Oh, he's got a great follow through, great release, but you could tell he's a shooter. He knows guys are going to close, so that little lift fake and a little slide dribble to create some space.
And whistle and a timeout called for the Bison. Jesse Wade now with 6 points. 2 of 4 from behind.